You want to say anything to anybody?
Hello.
Let's face it, Dan, there obviously seems to be a huge divide in this country of how the United States should be and how it should behave and perform. And the problem is what are these two camps going to do? Because nowadays, what is the recourse for people today? Because the federal government is so strong today, state powers are very weak. So you could be in California or Hawaii or New York or Massachusetts or New Hampshire or Texas. And can you set up your state to be different from the other states today? Let's say you did not want abortion, or let's say you did not want gay rights, or let's say you did want to be able to marry your dog, right? I mean,
Hmm.
those are state issues. Those are not federal government issues.
Uh, they are, but I do feel like more and more that at the federal level they're exerting it's exerting its influence in such a way across all the states, almost to make them all vanilla like or ubiquitous like,
Well,
right?
that's what's happened. That's what that, as a result of the Civil War, the War of the States, I should say, the War of the States, basically, that war created a very strong federal government. And what has happened as a result is now the reason the United States worked is because you had all these people who were very different who decided to come together and unify for very limited purposes, right? When they agreed to come together for very few reasons, that allowed the states to be different. You would cross state lines and you would almost be entering like another country in some ways.
Not the case anymore, though, right? I mean, everything's been homogenized, ubiquitous from coast to coast strip malls, the same corporate whatever sandwich shops, everything, right?
Well,
Even at
we're
that,
a country of cowards now. We're a
even
country of
at that
cowards.
level.
We're a country of cowards. So immediately people would be like thinking the worst thing. They'd be like, well, you can't have states deciding that they can be different from another state. What if I want to, do this or do that? Well, don't live in that state. or,
Don't live in
or,
that state. Yeah.
or start a campaign to change the law in that state.
Live long and prosper.